Sorry for the TPK. Let's go.
Come on in, join the show, take a seat, grab a hoe, kick your feet up on the desk, man, cause we about to roll, play some D&D, baby.
We ain't nothing but mammals, and yes, we do it like they do on the Discovery Channel.
We got people wild shaping, barbarians raging, goop trying to gobble cause goblins are fucking cannibals. This is Dungeons and Dragons with lots of drunken asses, so send your kids to their room, break out the secret stashes.
Hey, kids.
No discussion about what's fair and right, this is us living life by a paradise. So, step on down to our lair of mice, face stepping right through your screen into paradise. Yo! This is paradise. Nothing's off limits in our paradise.
It's a fucking D&D.
This is paradise. Nothing's off limits in our paradise.
Going as far as you can see.
This is paradise. Nothing's off limits in our paradise.
Fucking all the succubies.
This is paradise.
Heretic, I think you meant succubi.
I knew what the fuck I meant. Roll for initiative.
Last time on Pairodice, when we last left our heroes, they escaped from the twins by diving through a drain in the middle of the casino. This drain led to a mystical cave filled with relics of Cthulhu. As they traversed this place, they found themselves in a room filled with mirrors showing visions of death. What other mysteries lie ahead? Find out this time on Pairodice.
Let me rephrase what I was saying about Angel just in case I missed that. As you look into it, you look into this mirror, you see a figure that looks faintly familiar to you, that seems to be drowning and gasping for air. And it kind of copies your movements, but not exactly, as it's reaching around.
Who's Angel?
Nobody else can see this image but you.
As she's looking in a mirror, I would also like to look in a mirror.
Kipper, as you look in the mirror, you see yourself drowning, and as you're gasping for air, something comes up and grabs you by the neck and stabs you in the back. And you recognize this figure.
We see this in the mirror, right?
You see this in the mirror, yeah.
Okay, good.
And that figure that stabs you in the back looks very much like somebody that you would know, if you get what I'm.
Yes.
Yeah.
Kipper, the moment Kipper sees this, he sort of breaks down in a very vulnerable and emotional sort of way, like his tears fill his eyes, and he like falls down on all fours and takes a deep breath.
And as you're down in this 4 foot of water on your hands and knees, trying to take a breath in this water, you look up and you see the image of your face slowly starting to shift into a sea-like creature.
What the hell?
So Guy's not looking through anything. Does he see anything different? Because he sees Kipper like fall down. Does he see anything like happen to Kipper? Or is he just like transfixed by whatever he sees?
Yeah, you don't see anything special.
Guy's gonna backhand him in the face, just like a smack. Kipper.
Hey.
What the hell is that for?
Grab him by the front of his shirt. Listen, whatever you see, it is not real. This is not real. But if we're not careful, we will die here. We must press onward.
It's realer than you think, bro. It's realer than you think.
Guy's gonna press forward up to where Siren is. Siren, can you help me?
What do you need?
See, I'm not a very strong swimmer, and I am worried about the darkness ahead.
Lavender, are you gonna look in the mirror?
Yeah.
Lavender, you look in the mirror and you see a very familiar face. A child and is drowning and reaching up, as you can see hands that look like yours reaching down into the water to pull it up. The hands start to fade and you watch this child start to turn into some sort of sea creature.
Lavender is going to jump back and go, oh Lord, no, I don't like this place anymore. God, damn the hell with this place.
Kipper definitely wants to look back in the mirror because of who he saw. But right now he is in that weird state where like you're like tears coming out your eyes, but you're not verbally crying. That's where he's at.
Yeah. Do you look back in the mirror?
I'm gonna roll for it. Let's see.
For the sensation?
I don't even know why I rolled for it. Yes, I'm gonna look in the mirror.
So as Guy sees you going to turn towards the mirror, he grabs you and just hauls you back forward. Nope.
As you're pulling him away, he's still trying with all of his might to look in the mirror and
Is he trying with all his might?
Yes, he is. And
Yeah.
and Kipper, you catch a glimpse of yourself, sort of in the figure of a merman, blood just oozing from your chest, and this other person that you saw, a mer lady, will you, hold your hand and swims away with you in the sea, following some large boat up ahead.
Oh. Does the person definitely look like New Fae or no?
Definitely.
Alright, so Kipper, he's gonna try to push out of your hands, and he's like rushing towards the mirror to like, basically he's trying to run through the mirror, but he can't, obviously it's a mirror. And he's like, New Fae!
I rolled a 21 on that strength check. Do you want to try and oppose that? Or you want
I'm
to
not
use
even
your
gonna
dexterity to try and wriggle free?
You know, I'll oppose that, let's do it.
Go for it. See what happens.
So, is it dex to contest it or no?
You can contest it with strength or dex.
Yeah.
It's a grapple.
All right, 9. So I'm not even moving. I'm not even close to moving.
Guy is going to bind you to the back of his back. So now you're strapped in. You can keep. Yeah.
As you do that, Kipper's trying to push forward. He's like, New Fae, come back, my little angel.
Shh.
You mean he's restrained?
What you see is not real.
I saw myself becoming a merfolk. If we die here, I think we might become one of those things.
If we die, it is fate. But for now we live. And with that life, we must not squander it. Many have lost their lives. We still have ours. And so we press on. And he's going to extend his one hand to Siren.
Wait a minute. Hold on now. That did mirror. Fish, hold on, what's like
Lavender?
that?
Take a look at it.
I don't want to look at it. I don't want to look
do
at
it.
it. I'm not going to look at it. I don't want to look at it anymore.
God, take a look at it.
Lavender, listen to me 3 times.
No, it's all right. No,
okay?
what I'm saying is, if we're gonna end up like whatever you say, we're gonna end up like that, then she'll look over at Siren.
Siren, as before Lavender says anything, as you're looking in this mirror still, you see a figure that looks very much like Guy just walk up and grab you in the mirror. You see him walk up and grab you, or swim up and grab you by the hair and just cut off your head with some sword in his arm.
But it's not Guy, is it?
It looks very much like Guy.
Is there anything different about him though?
Yes.
Can you tell me those?
He's very dark, a very dark figure. It seems like there's like gills in his neck.
Guy's still like holding out his hand, trying to get Siren to help him. Siren, please.
What? Do I know
cannot
you?
swim. I need your help, Siren.
I don't know what's going on here. She's just like holding her head, and she's looking at the mirror, and she's like looking back at you, and she's like kind of like inching away from you.
For context, Heretic, whenever we have these visions, are they really fast? Like, does it take place over the course of a second, or are we staring at it in real time and seeing all this stuff?
Yeah, it's real time.
Okay.
Or at least to you it feels that way, yeah.
Gotcha.
Siren, I am not going to hurt you, but I do not know if I can get all the way to where we need to go by myself. Do you want to get out of here?
Kipper looks at Siren. What did you see?
I don't know.
Do not worry about what you saw. It is there to warp your brain and change your thoughts. Kipper, look at yourself.
His hat falls off his head and falls into the water, and he doesn't even reach for it.
Oh, guy picks it up and puts it back on his head.
It's soggy.
That's
What's
okay.
my hair?
Siren's gonna look at all of you. She's not gonna say anything, and she just takes Guy's hand and keeps moving forward.
Remember, Kipper's still strapped to the back of Guy's, like his shoulder, kind of.
Yeah, and Guy, this is a pretty small hallway, and as you're heading down it. You don't look, but you get a feeling just from a glimpse out of the corner of your eye that you see.
Guy is intentionally not looking. He's actually closed his eyes, which is why, like, Siren is the one leading him. That's why he took the hand. Sorry, I didn't specify that. That's my bad.
Okay.
Is that okay? Would you like me to? I mean, I could say my eyes were open as I closed them. I saw something, but.
Yes, yeah. I mean, all you saw was Angel floating in the water, dead. That's it.
But he already knew he was going to see that if he looked. He already knew.
Yeah.
Maybe it was his imagination. Maybe he actually saw it. Either way,
you don't know. You don't know.
It was exactly what he would have expected to see. So,
and it didn't draw your attention because it was so subtle. But that's what you thought. That's what you thought you saw.
Guy's eyes are now closed
and refused to look.
Kipper is not closing his eyes, by the way.
I know. You're my eyes here, Kipper.
Lavender's just clinging to Guy like, oh dear Lord.
As you guys continue to trudge forward through this water,
Lavender, you're gonna feel something snap around your wrist, and he's gonna fasten you to the back of his belt with a pair of handcuffs.
Warn somebody before you do that. What the fuck is this?
And
he's gonna lean over and whisper in your ear. The safe word is Shazam.
We can't do this. Lavender's just gonna look and she's just gonna nod. It's like, okay, I'll accept this. This is my life.
As you guys, you're kind of all interlocked between each other, and you start to move forward. The water starts to slowly creep up even more. It's now about 5 feet high as you keep moving down, and it's colder than you remember before. And you hear a voice call out, the same voice as before. The time has come, the promised awakening. And then you hear other voices cry, Cthulhu, Cthulhu. And it just sounds like hundreds of voices just calling Cthulhu's name. You see a dark face in the distance, but you can't make it out as you move deeper into the darkness. You're now about 6 feet under.
Just the way I like it.
You're 6 feet under, and a large 8-foot statue lies ahead. Is anybody less than 6 feet tall?
Yes.
I mean, Siren is, but it doesn't matter to her.
Okay,
Kipper is, but yeah.
Well, I guess it doesn't matter to you guys either. What about Adave? Lavender?
No. Lavender is 7'5".
Okay, and Guy is above 6 too, right?
Yeah, but like it's gonna be right up at his chin. I think he's only 7 feet tall.
Okay, all right. So you guys are pretty good right now. In front of you is a statue of a large octopus with an inscription at the bottom. It's about 8 feet tall. The inscription looks to be Aquan.
Oh.
Siren's gonna read it. She doesn't know she can or can't read it. She's just gonna be looking at it and seeing if it makes any sense to her.
Yes, you look at it and it totally makes sense. It says the eldest.
Can we turn around?
Kipper would like to get off your back, Guy.
I will let you, but only if you promise to behave rationally.
Kipper will silently try to get off your back if you allow it, without an answer.
Yeah. The guy's not gonna fight him.
All right, I'm off your back now. Yeah, I don't have anything. I guess Lucille is also off somewhere with me. I don't think I can disband him, so he just have to be here.
I mean, I know you can summon him and desummon him.
Yeah, he just followed with you. It's fine.
Yeah.
Did you guys want to do anything else before moving forward?
Do I recognize the statue? Is it Cthulhu?
It's the same figure that you saw with the open mouth at the beginning. Yes. And yes, it is Cthulhu.
Okay. Is it any special engravings on it or jewelry on it?
No. The only engraving was the one that you see Siren staring at the moment.
All right.
Siren, what do you see? Because like we've stopped and the guy's eyes are still closed.
Are there still mirrors around us?
No. And Siren and Kipper are both underwater. Kipper, you're not able to talk. Siren, you can talk. It just sounds kind of muffled to Guy because he's above water.
Siren's gonna swim up and have her head just pop above the water. She's like, you can open your eyes.
Okay. Guy opens them. Kind of looks around.
It's just a statue of the eldest.
Is there anything past the statue?
Yeah, the hallway still goes on. It looks to be completely submerged ahead, though.
Kipper would like to look around. Do we see the dead body of Angel?
You do not.
All right.
Right. So as you guys move forward, the hall is now completely submerged in water from the marble seaweed drenched floor to the stone ceiling. The only light seems to be coming from a porthole. Outside in the depths through this porthole is a ship broken in half with some sort of magical light shining from it. You can faintly see humans exiting the ship. Then bang! The walls shake and a large eye fills the outside of this porthole, staring in at you. The pupils rush left to right, left to right, left to right, and then it swims away. It looks to be a gargantuan creature as its body takes a few seconds to clear the window.
Does the ship look familiar to me?
As you look down, it seems the ship is destroyed more than before, and the bodies have all kind of disappeared. It looks like it's like the first time you saw it, it looked pretty fresh, but now it looks like it's been there for a while as the seaweed and the aquatic plants are kind of growing out of it, and the wood's rotten and waterlogged.
All right. Kipper reacts to the eyeball by basically blowing out air, like sort of type of way. But outside of that, that is all I do.
All right. Directly ahead of you seems to be a set of stairs that leads to a hatch out of this water.
We proceed. Kipper points it out if no one else sees it.
Siren at this point is like taking the hands of both Lavender and Guy, and it's just like swimming along.
Yeah, Lavender.
Just pulling them with her.
Yeah, Lavender, her eyes are just glued onto this eye. Like she's not taking her eyes off of it. It's just staring it down.
Yeah.
Guy's just basically trusting Siren right now.
As you guys make your way up a set of stairs that leads to this hatch, you open the hatch, and out of the water, you drip onto the floor of the room. You feel at this point that you came in with more people, but you're not sure who they are and where they went as you look around trying to count heads.
Did we completely forget about the rest of the
party?
party?
We already talked about this. We don't count heads. Good grief.
Did we forget about the rest of the party? Like, actually,
No,
our
okay.
characters forget?
Your characters are not sure who's missing. You feel like there was more people there, but you're not sure who's not there.
Oh, god damn it.
Who's around us right now?
You don't know. You look around and you're like, that's it. That's everybody.
Yep.
So we don't remember each other's names?
No, because then you would know outside of character.
Okay.
So, but you do see
Welcome
the
to
people
Siren's world.
You do look around and see the people that are here, obviously, that are talking, but the people that aren't in this session, you're not sure which ones are missing, because you feel like everybody's there, but you feel like
it's
you came in
just a brain
somebody.
fuck. So we're not worried about it. We're gonna keep going.
All right, let's keep it going.
All right, so this room seems to be.
I'm surprised that we all made it out of there alive. I'm very glad that all of us made it.
Yeah. Same
Did we
here.
make it out?
I'm still certain we're dead.
We might be.
I feel like if we were dead, we would have been the. She looks over at you, Siren, and she goes, well, let's just say I wouldn't be freaking out over water for nothing.
That's a good point. We probably would be one of you, whatever you may be.
Can I roll a perception on this room that we're in right now?
Yeah.
I'm really just looking for threats.
Yeah. As you look around this room, it seems completely empty and bare. It's pretty small. Looks to be maybe like an entrance room from the depths below, wherever you just came from. There is one door that heads out other than the hatch that you came up in, and that's all.
I suppose we should proceed.
Everybody else agree?
Yeah.
I concur.
As you enter the next room, the door creaks open. It's completely made out of glass. The ground, the walls, the ceiling. You can see schools of fish with small lights on their tails, squids, sharks, and the remains of the ship you saw earlier. It's torn to pieces with hundreds of bodies laying on the sea floor, being devoured by what look like to be krakens. Tentacles everywhere, shark-like bodies, and heads of a squid. One looks back at you with the sharpest teeth you've ever seen, and a body floats down into your direct sight. The same girl you saw a while ago. Her lifeless body floats as the kraken rushes towards her and rips into her body. Her eyes open and grasp onto the glass, leaving bloody streaks as bubbles leave her mouth from her screaming in pain.
Oh, man.
Oh my god.
Kipper looks at the rest of the bodies besides the girl. Do I recognize anybody else?
Yes, one of the bodies looks very familiar to you, like a girl you once knew, and a few crew members that you remember spending a bit of time with.
Kipper rushes towards the glass and he just starts banging his hand on it.
No! Fuck!
Kipper, calm down.
Damn it!
Back away from the glass.
Can't believe I wasn't there for you. My little angel. God damn it.
There's another door leading out of this room.
All right, is there a? Okay, yeah. Let's just get out of here. This
Yeah.
place is fucked.
Kipper's still up against the window, still up against the glass, just sort of
Siren
laying
is
up
gonna
against
like
it.
delicately grab his hand and like try to guide him away.
As you enter this next room, you see on the north wall there's a portcullis. On the other side, you can see the same statues and altars that you met your now good friend Siren at. But in this room directly is a desk with 3 scrolls on the desk. They're kind of bound up with red ribbon.
The guy wants to put his hand near them. Does he feel any sort of energy emanating from them? He's got like a weird sensitivity to magic. Does he
No,
feel anything?
they seem pretty natural. They feel like maybe.
All right, guy's gonna pick one up.
All right, you look
Anything
at the
happen
first.
when he picks it up? He doesn't look at it. He doesn't look at it. He just picks it up.
Okay. Nothing happens when you pick it up.
Okay. He tosses it to Kipper.
Kipper doesn't even reach for it and hits the ground. The moment it hits the ground, he picks it up. And he goes, we're already dead. That's the only answer. We have to be dead. What did I pick up? Was it a scroll you said?
Yeah, it's just a scroll.
I'll
of
pull it
3.
open. What does it say?
The top of the scroll just has the word Cthulhu, and the text says, Cthulhu the eldest, hear our plea. Open your eternal mouth and consume our troubles. Let the smoke from this candle carry our words to your stomach. Hear our plea and eat our pain.
This seems very appealing to Kipper. And you see a little bit of inspiration fill his eyes.
Guy's gonna snatch it away from him before he can light it on fire.
Damn. Denied.
There's 2 more scrolls on the desk.
Guy's gonna look at Kipper in the eyes and look over at the scrolls.
It looks like
Yeah,
some sort of
stand up.
prayer. It was a prayer to this dark lord to get rid of pain, get rid of loss. Might be the one thing we need right now. Might set us free. He staggers over towards the scrolls on the ground and he reaches for one.
Oh, they're on the desk.
Oh, on the desk. Okay. He staggers over to the desk and reaches
Kipper,
for a
do not do
scroll.
anything rash.
Why not? Nothing really matters here. We lost Angel. We're in some weird spirit world. What's the point?
The guy looks at him, Shazam, and he unhooks Lavender from his fucking belt. Do not make me. He threatens him with the pink fluffy handcuffs. I swear I will.
Are you threatening me? Is this a fight? Is this a fight, guy?
Guy just kind of sighs and he steps forward and he snaps the handcuff around his wrist and Kipper's wrist.
Kipper still has the...
Now you are no longer responsible for only yourself. If you kill yourself, you kill me too.
You seem to have this weird feeling that I care about your life. I don't care about my own life. You're just collateral damage, I guess.
What about
Be that as it may, he mage hands the other 2 scrolls into his satchel.
Well, Kipper has one of them.
Nope, guy took it from him, remember? Didn't he?
Oh, you took the one that was on that you threw to
Oh
me.
yeah,
and
I
there was
took the
on
one
the
to me
table.
that you read first, then you picked one up. He picked up the other one with his mage hand, put it in his satchel, and then he's gonna think better of it, and he's just gonna drift them both over to Lavender.
Wait, did you want to say something, Siren?
Well, sorry, I don't know much of what's going on, but you seem to care about Angel, you said?
Yeah, what of it?
Well, like she's just like holding her head because she's like she's not sure what's going on here. Did she care about you?
I don't think so. Given our past, I think she cared more about the crew she was with than about me. The years we had 6 months together. 6 whole months together, and none of it meant anything to her. My little angel gave me away for no real reason. She's gone, just gone.
Well, would you rather insult her and hurt everyone here?
He looks at you quizzically. By the way, I put the scroll that I took off the table in my pocket.
Mm-hmm.
What do you mean by that?
Did she care about everyone here? You all seem to know her.
I don't think my angel knew any of you guys. Oh, that one. Yeah, she cared about these people, at least.
Angel cared about many things, and I am still not willing to believe that she is dead, so I refuse to speak of her in the past tense. Lavender, what does that last scroll say?
What does it say, DM?
As you unfold it, the top of the scroll says, Socialist. It says, Socialist the Changer. Hear our plea. Teach us to metamorphise and turn our darkness to laughter. Let the smoke from this candle carry our words to your eternal cocoon. Socialist, hear our plea and change us into something new.
Lavender will make a note to not say this out loud, but she will turn it towards Guy.
Unless I miss my guess, if we burn these, we will be given some sort of boon. However, every boon has a cost, so tread very lightly. Kipper, I'm looking at you. What does yours say?
He takes it out of his pocket and he reads it. What does it say?
Dagon the deepest, hear our plea, curse our pain. Let the smoke from this candle carry our words to your fetid breath. Dagon, hear our plea and let our troubles wither away.
Seems like another prayer. He read it, by the way. He read it to Guy. Seems like another prayer. He puts it back in his pocket.
Is it just me, or do you feel kind of silly with this handcuff? It seemed heroic and bold at the moment, but I think we're past that. What do you think?
I'd rather be free.
Wouldn't we all?
Free.
He whispers his passcode in there.
As the handcuffs, the manacles disconnect from you, Kipper.
Kipper grabs his wrist and sort of does that thing where you like grab it and like rub the spot that the manacles are on.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, are we gonna move forward? Or
As one with 2 arms does. You know how itchy Guy's wrist is? Like, I just want you guys to know that at some point I need to make some con saves just to like not go mad from the itch.
You can rub it on your leg or something.
Well, it's kind of weird.
Do you need help?
It's okay. We're good. Let's keep going.
All right, well, is there anything else in this room that you care about? Kipper looks around. Is there more in this room? Is the wall still made of glass and the ceiling still made of glass?
This room, no. It seems to be some sort of sage's office. But there's nothing really there besides this desk that seems to be pretty antique and fallen apart and waterlogged, and the 3 scrolls that were on top of it, as well as a candle.
Kipper would like to look in the desk that the scrolls are on. Is there more religious books there or anywhere in this room?
No, there's no drawers or anything. It's just a desk and the 3 scrolls and a chair.
Guy's gonna pick up that chair.
All right, you have a chair.
I do, don't I?
Yes, there is a door. There's a door heading to the west, and then there's the portcullis heading back to the room with the altars and the 3 statues that you saw coming in.
I say let's proceed, unless you're really in love with that chair, Mr. One-Armed Wonder.
Well, it appears as if I am out of torches.
Take the damn candle.
I think I got you there. You got something you don't mind holding on to?
I'm sorry, I do not understand your question. I was planning on lighting this chair on fire. What do you want to do?
Well, I mean, you want to light it on fire.
All right, let's break the chair. Set it on fire.
Guy just hurls it at the door.
Well, that's one way to do it.
Wait, what'd you throw at the wall? Guy, what'd you throw at the wall?
Oh, he just hucks the chair over at the wall to try and at the chair at the door to break it.
The door or the chair? What do you want to break?
I mean, both really, but probably just the chair.
Are you throwing at the door or the portcullis?
At the door.
Oh yeah, you break both. They both shattered.
Nice. Oh, excellent. I like that. So as guy hurls the chair at the door, it splinters against the door, but then Lavender also casts Firebolt to light the chair on fire because we're trying to, make ourselves some torches.
Oh yeah, and it just like explodes when it hits the door. The door flings off and breaks to pieces. and the wood's left there on fire, on the moist ground, but still on fire.
Nice.
All right, guys, gonna quickly scoop up a leg.
Kipper has a half full bottle of whiskey. He's gonna try to drink the whole thing as we're walking.
Make a Constitution save.
All right, baby.
You know, wait, so DM, how quickly does my present take effect? Is it like instant?
6.
6.
So as he chokes on that, guy's gonna hold out his hand because he wants a drink too.
As you hand it back over to Kipper, you're feeling pretty intoxicated, and you picked up the poisoned condition.
All right, cool. Kipper pulls his whiskey out of his mouth and he's holding it out. I guess Guy can take it from me.
Yeah. Lavender, what'd you want? What'd you ask?
Lavender oh wait, what? Hold on. Yeah, Lavender goes, you know, Kipper, I know this probably won't make up for the whole thing earlier, but I can probably get you something a little better than that.
Referring to that thing we used to kill those Goliaths, because I think there's a better way for me to die.
Well, no, well, I'm not trying to kill you, but it is help if you're having some issues.
I'm listening.
Yeah, I got issues.
Guy, if you would like some too, I wouldn't mind sharing.
I have a certain weakness for alcohol, but what is this for?
So maybe when we get out of here and you want to get fucked up.
I like your style, but first, and he's gonna kind of like duck into the room that we just opened the door of and kind of look around. What does he see?
You see in the middle of this room is a statue of a beautiful mermaid holding a baby girl. The floor is littered with slimy seaweed.
Is she like objectively beautiful? Because like Guy's really not into fish women, unfortunately.
Oh, she is non-objectively beautiful.
She is not objectively beautiful. She's only beautiful to people that like fish, is what you're saying.
No, I'm saying there is no objection to the idea that she's beautiful. Non-objectively.
So so she is objectively, like objectively, she is beautiful.
Non-objectively, the opposite of objective, which means that there is no objective to it.
Well,
because
then
she's
subjective.
an object. Subjective. Yes.
God
Can you
damn
hear
it.
me, by the way? I'm
not drunk. You're drunk. Wait, what the fuck?
I think Heretic's trying to say that no matter what type you have, you can agree that this is a pretty lady.
Okay, now here's a serious question though. Like,
leave my grammar
top
alone,
half
okay?
fish or bottom half fish? Here's the question. Like, I need to know.
Top half.
Like, right? Like for sure, right?
No, it's a mixture of both.
She has
Do you
a
want me to
vagina
describe?
and a fin.
Please explain.
Okay, so she has her legs are kind of melded together into fins, but she does still have legs, and her
Okay.
and her out of her back is sort of like fins and gills around her neck, but very sexual looking, like body.
Sexual
Like with the
kills?
siren.
Okay.
Just like
Remember,
kind of like
this
what
is
Siren
still-
got going on.
Okay, wait,
This is
so is she like Siren with like the tits out, hella cheeked up?
Oh yeah, big time.
And then actual
Nice.
legs plus fin.
Yes. I mean, like if she bent her knees, she could probably spread her legs. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, so her feet are together. Okay, I got you.
Her feet are together though. Yeah.
All right. Well,
Just
since we had
looks
that conversation, what else is there in the room?
That's it.
I'm just trying to keep it real, guys. Is like there any sort of engraving or like writing on the statue?
From the distance you're standing, it seems like there is, but you can't read it.
Oh.
I feel like we are being called over to that there fishy person statue.
If you feel called to it.
Guy's gonna take a big old the last swig of that bottle of whiskey, and he's gonna walk out. He's gonna walk into the room towards the statue. He smashes the bottle because he can't carry a bottle as well.
Lavender cleans up the bottle.
How are you gonna clean?
She will sit. You watch her. She sits there and painstakingly takes up every piece of glass.
And put it where?
This may be a temple that we don't like, but you still shouldn't desecrate a temple.
Guy bows to her, and he helps pick up the glass. I apologize. I did not realize this was sacred to you. I will be more careful in the future.
Where in Sam Hill are y'all
Also,
gonna put
like,
this glass?
some of us here don't have shoes on.
Yeah.
Seriously, where in
But don't
San
you have, like,
Diego y'all gonna
scales or
put this
something?
glass?
I think you're good.
Do you guys enter the room?
Yeah, guys already in the room picking up glass, apparently. Fuck. We're all scrambling around picking up all the glass. That's what we're doing right now.
Are there any words on this here statue?
As you walk up to read the words, as you're reading the words in your head, you don't even read them out loud. They're in plain English, common, you should say, because English doesn't exist in D&D apparently. So they're common, and yes, and as you're reading the words in your head, you can sort of hear a tune as you see the mermaid begin to move. And
Okay, wait. As that immediately happens, as it starts to move, because Guy was kind of expecting that, he's going to whip out his chains to try and catch on to Kipper with the chains around his waist.
You all hear the words of this song in your head as this statue begins to move and stroke the head of this baby girl. And the words are, "It's the eldest Cthulhu who's crying. He's hungry and will eat, raw and alive, without bread or butter. All the little kids who don't sleep." I need everybody to roll a charisma save.
Oh, shit.
Oh boy.
Is this a spell?
One could say yes, it would be a spell.
If it's a spell, I have advantage on it just because of my
Yes.
feet.
Yes, it's
Ooh, go off, Siren.
Within that 20.
11?
You can't siren the siren.
with your poison condition.
Holy fucking fuck,
I
man!
rolled a
What
rock
a
poison
trash
again.
roll.
But because of my paladin, no, I'm joking. I'm sorry.
Yeah, all ability checks. So yeah, I'll roll it. Next one was a 15, so that means that I have which one was it? 11.
Yes, 11. Guy and Kipper, as you hear the tune of this lullaby in your head, you fall asleep on the ground.
No, no,
Sam.
And as soon as you hit the ground, Guy, since you do not already, you also pick up the poison condition from the seaweed that's on the ground.
Nice.
And you are both Siren and Lavender. You both see them laying on the floor, hand like two hands folded under their heads as they begin to snore.
Well, just one for me, but still, we get the picture.
Yes, yeah, I get the picture. Yes, yes.
Okay, first, before we move on, what exactly does a poison stat do? I'm not sure.
Disadvantage on all ability checks.
Yeah, poison
Thank
condition
you.
means disadvantage on all ability checks. Correct. Not saves though.
I forgot to roll for Lucille.
Not saves, so I probably shouldn't have made you roll that with disadvantage anyways, because that's a save, not an ability check. My bad.
Well,
My first roll was an 11
before-
regardless, somehow.
Well, before all this and that nonsense, Lavender knows that's not normal. So what she's gonna do? Oh no, I'm not coming out of here with you boys. She's going to twin spell Lesser Restoration.
Yes, and they immediately snap out of their
Oh, thanks,
slumber.
sweet baby Jesus.
I apologize.
Oh wait, Lesser Restoration was for the poison, right?
It gets rid of
Yeah.
poison and it gets rid of the sleep too.
Okay, cool.
We need to get out of here. Is there anything else in the room that we see?
Kipper kicks Lucille. Wake up.
You are in 12. Yeah, there's another door to the south. That's the only one that you haven't ventured into.
South?
Correct.
What's up with that statue though? Is it still there?
It's still there, but it's not moving or anything. It's still just as you found it.
Is there anything significant about that statue as I look at it?
No, just the words that were written on the statue that you heard in your own head sung as a lullaby.
Gotcha.
Lavender.
So the actual character that is the statue isn't anything special.
Correct.
You had said that you would buy us a drink, but I believe that I owe you one. When we get out of this, it's on me.
Oh, don't worry. I think I got us both covered. But for now, let's try to see if we can live through this so we can actually, drink. God, I'm gonna need one.
You guys head to the next room.
Oh fuck. Lucille didn't die, right? That's just the charisma save, right?
Yeah, that was the charisma save, and then he
Okay,
woke
good.
him
I'm
up,
just making
woke her up
sure.
by kicking her. Him. Lucille's a girl now. He woke her up by kicking her.
Yeah. Lucille does have poisoned, by the way.
Yeah, I think Lucille's immune to poison, so Lucille's
Okay.
fine.
All right. So do you guys
I
head
think
down to the
guys
south?
are immune to poison as well. Wait, can we just make stuff up?
No. So you head down the south door.
I'm just kidding, Kipper. I almost believe you. Yeah, south door, please.
Yes.
Yeah.
More punishment, please.
As you head through the south door, you find yourself in a room shrouded with fresh fish, cooked fish actually, and a small statuette of a man with an octopus head. It looks pretty familiar to the statues you saw when you met Siren.
Oh, is this a mind flare? Would I know what those are?
No. No, you don't, and no, it isn't.
Okay.
Through my background and my travels, along with what my parents do for a living, am I able to check to see what a mind flare is?
No, but you can make a history check if you would like.
Can Siren also make a history check?
A religion check, Lavender.
Guy's gonna know exactly what that is, right? Because he's a monster hunter.
No.
With Siren now?
Lavender, you recognize it as the statue on the way in, and it also reminds you of a story of a cult that idolized Cthulhu not as a creature but as a person.
I'm a cult that idolizes Cthulhu not as a creature but as a person.
You know,
Also in this room are two other doors. One's a portcullis to the south, and one is a regular door to the west.
I've been all across Faerun, and goddamn, I've never seen anything as weird as this.
Yeah, we're dancing on some real dangerous territory here.
I mean, you guys are pretty weird. Angel's gonna go to the door, the regular door.
Who's gonna go to the regular door?
Who's going
Siren's
to the regular?
gonna go.
Siren's gonna go to the regular door.
I'm sorry, I'm not used to the whole character change thing. I haven't died before.
As you open the door, immediately you're met with a very familiar smell from when you first came in of rotten fish carcasses. As you see just all this rotten fish laying around, and a statuette of a man with a squid head laying in the middle of the floor on its back.
I meant to ask about the room with the cooked fish. Is the ground heated? Is that why the fish are cooked?
No.
Guy's gonna mage hand that statuette over to us.
You mage hand over. It looks very familiar to one of the statues you saw when you came in.
The one with the squid head?
The one with the squid head, yeah.
As I thought. It's all coming together.
Do I recognize any of this, or?
Yeah. No, not this one. You do not.
Take your time.
Is there anything special about this statuette? Does it feel any differently? Can I do a perception roll on it?
You don't need to. There's nothing special about it. It just looks like an idol of some sort.
Well, I suppose we should keep moving. This looks like another one of those weird Cthulhu figures.
The guy's kind of holding the statuette in his hand. He looks over at Lavender, looks at the ground, looks over at Lavender again.
Lavender raises an eyebrow.
Guy kind of raises the statuette a little bit.
What's this supposed to mean?
I'm gonna smash it.
Wait, did you smash it, or did you say?
No, he said that. He said he's gonna smash it.
Probably not a good idea, but you do you, boo.
What if there's some sort of key inside?
I say go for it. I ain't got nothing else to lose.
If you are stupid.
I'm sorry, Siren. I kind of missed that. Could you say it one more time?
Siren's just squinting hard. You're what if you're stupid?
So she's just stating facts now? Jeez.
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough.
I
Fine,
think
guy tucks it away in his little satchel. That's fine. We'll smash it later.
I say go for it. We ain't got nothing else to lose. We're dead anyway.
Listen,
Enough
Kipper.
of this, Kipper.
All right, listen, Kipper. If we would have been dead, I would have sensed you already. You are not undead. You are not spirit. You are not any sort of aberration. You are okay. Now listen. It'll be okay.
Speaking of that, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Speaking of that, does she sense anything different? Are we dead? Are we surrounded by the dead?
Still surrounded by dead, yes. Are you dead? No.
Do we see dead people?
Yes.
Damn it.
I suppose that's true, but
How's my hairline?
Dead.
You look like Bruce Willis right now.
No! Are you what? No! Don't. I swear to God, dude, I don't have a lot going for him, but. Whew.
Just kidding.
All right. Like, cause remember, guy never looked in the mirrors, and maybe they just weren't telling him up to this point. I come on. All right. Okay. There was that portcullis. I believe that we must go through that way. We've exhausted our other options.
Yeah.
As you guys head back through, the.
There was nothing else in that room, right?
Correct.
So not even the door going forward, or we have to go back?
Nope. No door going forward.
All right, Kippers.
How far back was that Cthulhu statue that we saw with the squid head?
Oh,
Maybe
it's just
not
one
Cthulhu,
room
but
away.
still.
Yeah, it's just one room back.
I say smash it.
No, I'm not going to smash it. But he is going to go up to the squid head statue and see if there's like a mount for it.
Oh, it's the statuette, so it fits in your hands.
Yeah, but the statue that matched the squid head.
Oh, there was another portcullis on the way back that led to another room, and through that room you could see like another statuette as well.
Wait, statuette? I thought you were saying that like it matched a giant statue. Did I misunderstand?
Oh yeah,
that?
it does match. It does match the 3 statues you saw in the first room.
Oh, it was in the very first room. Okay.
Well,
okay.
Second room technically. But yeah.
Oof, I'm not going all the way back there.
Well, I suppose maybe we should collect some of those statues, those tiny little statues. Maybe that'll be an answer to something.
I do want to clarify. A couple of rooms back, there was a portcullis that you could that on the other side of that portcullis was the room that you came in on with the 3 statues. But that's like two rooms away. But there's also a portcullis here that leads to another room, and you could see moth cocoons and crab shells, as well as a statuette of a man with a fish tail through the cracks in this portcullis. Siren, you recognize the man with the dolphin tail. Something about it seems very familiar, and you also remember a name from one of the scrolls.
Well, I didn't get to read the scrolls because everyone's been very secretive about that.
They were out loud. No, we read them all out loud so everybody could hear them.
No, Lavender made a point to say.
Oh yeah, Lavender didn't read it.
And Lavender didn't read it.
Well, Kipper read both the other 2 out loud.
Yeah.
Okay, so you don't remember a specific name, but you do recognize the names from the other scrolls. And so when you see this, you're putting 2 and 2 together and quite curious what that 3rd scroll might say.
I mean, she did show. She didn't read it, but she did show.
You showed it to Guy.
Yeah, no.
Oh, she showed it to Guy.
Yeah, all right.
Specifically said I show it to Guy.
Right, but doesn't read it out loud was what Lavender was saying. Even though we read the other 2 out loud, it was just like an extra safeguard that Lavender came up with, which is good.
You know, usually
Just in
because like when you find scrolls in abandoned temples full of undead, you generally don't read it out.
Oh no, I get that. Absolutely.
So.
But we're gonna pull out that scroll and pass it around to make sure everybody's on the same page here.
All right. Yes. So you do recognize the name Socialist, Siren, and you recognize the man with the dolphin tail.
And of all things I don't know, I know him.
This riddle is becoming less and less unclear.
What do you know about him?
What's up, Kipper?
I said, what do you know about him?
He helps me, I think.
Helped you in what way?
Kipper, now is not the time to dig for answers. She has had a traumatic past. Perhaps once we are safe, we can ask her.
She seems to be the most connected to this world here. If there's literal scrolls written that she
Guy's gonna lean over to Kipper and whisper in his ear, Kipper, I believe this one drowned. Her soul was probably claimed. We do not want to bring up that past right now.
So you think she's some sort of spirit?
No, but I believe she was sent back by a god.
In the meantime, Lavender is like holding Siren. It's kind of like, don't worry, we'll get out of here soon.
Do not let me tell you how to live your life. I am simply trying to keep you informed. We cannot have her breaking down, for she may be our key out of here.
Well, how do you suppose we get out of here?
Well, that is quite simple. We collect those 3 statuettes, and we place them on the altar. Those prayers may have something to do with it as well, or they may simply be a boon. And did I cut out there?
No, you're good.
I heard boon.
Boon with an N? A hard N?
Yeah.
Oh,
All
dude,
right.
don't harden it.
All right, well, if you think that these statues might be connected to these prayers, maybe we can do that. Put them all together and read all these prayers. Perhaps that will unleash something, I guess. Set us free. I'm actually curious about that room that was a dead end. I wonder if any of those walls are an illusion or something.
The room where we found the other statuette?
Yeah, I believe so.
Perhaps. However, there was that portcullis that we can go across.
All right, maybe we can do that.
Yeah, so as you guys, I assume you're heading back to the big statues through the portcullis.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, we could also just check out that. I mean, we're not that far from that room, so we could just.
You said you were getting all three of those statues, so I assumed you already went in that room.
Oh, yeah, let's just do it. Yeah, we're going for the statues. We're on a quest.
Okay. So you take all three of the statues and the candle and the three.
Wait, the candle?
3 scrolls. The candle that's on the desk, yeah.
Oh, we
Kipper's
grabbed
got
that? I think we forgot about it.
No, Kipper grabbed
I
it.
at least forgot about it.
Yeah. And you guys head over, and you see 3 matching statues to the statuettes.
All right, so I have 2 suspicions. Either these statues themselves are the way out, and we put them all together and read these prayers, or we put all these statuettes next to their corresponding statues and see if that does something.
Yes, well, when we do that, there is a high likelihood that those statues will attempt to attack us. We must be ready.
I think we can handle it.
I think we must try.
All right, you want to read the prayers first? Or do you want to test to see if these statues go next to their corresponding locations?
There's an altar in front of these statues, by the way.
An altar?
Yes.
So, should we put all these on top of the altar and read these
One
prayers?
of them was the altar you found Siren on. It's the farthest one down, the statue with the dolphin tail.
Yeah, that seems significant. Maybe we should do that. Put it on top of the thing. We found this one.
Before we do this, let us prepare ourselves. Siren, do you have a weapon?
No, but I think I'm fine. Yeah.
Okay, Lavender, Siren, step back over there, and guy's gonna take Lavender's scroll if that's okay. Is that all right?
Yeah, knock yourself out.
And guy's gonna hand the scrolls to Kipper, and he'll take the statuettes.
All right. Ready for this?
As ready as I will ever be.
All right. Let's put these on the altar that this one was found on.
I'll copy paste these scrolls. There you go.
Would you like me to actually read them?
Maybe
Yes.
start with mine first. Start with Sachella's.
All right.
First, let us see if these statuettes do anything.
Do they do anything as we put them on their altar?
They sort of cling to the altar as you place them on their corresponding altars.
I suppose that's a good sign.
Anything else happen?
Nope.
All right. Shella, the changer, hear our plea. Teach us to metamorphosize and turn our darkness
Guy's gonna.
to laughter.
Never mind. Go ahead.
Let the smoke from the candle carry our words to your eternal cocoon. Sashellas, hear our plea and change us into something new.
Nothing seems to happen.
Kipper, I
think
believe
I-
you need to burn it.
Burn it, huh? All
With that
right.
candle.
Yeah.
However,
But-
this is a boon. Many of these boons will indebt you to a god. Is this a choice you are willing to make?
I might be biased, but out of all of these, I believe mine is the better option.
Yes, well, unfortunately, it appears as if we will have to burn all 3.
Well,
That's why
I
I'm saying
think-
start with mine first. So if it's just one, you need to burn mine.
all right. The candle that Kipper has, does it have 3 tops? 3 candles?
Nope, just one.
Just one? Okay. All right, cool. I'll burn Sashella's scroll first then.
Okay.
Does anything happen?
It's burning away, and you're quickly losing the ability to read it.
Kipper, read the scroll. Read the scroll. Read the scroll.
That's the one I just read.
4.
I flap it around
2.
to like let the fire go away.
Yeah, the fire goes out.
That might not have been the answer.
Hey, could you post the rest of the scrolls, not just the one?
I posted all 3.
He has all of them on rolls.
3/5 of that scroll is now burned, by the way.
Oh, it's not loading. Dang it.
All right. Maybe I can read the rest of them. Dagon, the deepest.
Oh,
Hear our
easy.
plea. Curse our pain. Let the smoke from this candle carry our words to your fetid breath. Fetid breath. I need
As in
glasses, I'm sorry.
horrifying and just bad, real bad.
Okay. To your fetid breath, Dagon, hear our plea. Let our troubles wither away. Anything happen?
You see the creature with the, you see the statue with the squid head turn its fingers and point in your general direction. I need everybody to make a con save.
Oh, that's not good.
Oh.
Damn it, nat 1.
As Kipper fails that save, can I use my ability?
Which one would you like to use?
The ability on my sword.
Which ability is that? I don't remember.
I want to throw some shade.
Oh yes, of course.
So as Kipper kind of like stumbles and like almost succumbs to something, guy says, "Stand fast in the face of adversity. Now is our time." And he's gonna cast Shade, which is an ability that you guys are gonna see more and more of. And you're gonna make a Wisdom save there, Kipper.
Yep.
All right.
Okay, great.
11.
All right.
So what's happening?
So I'm waiting for Guy to roll.
I rolled a 14.
Kipper and Guy,
God
you
damn
both are affected with the poison condition.
Wait, is that a spell?
It is a spell.
All right, I rolled a 27.
Oh, 27.
Okay.
Since I have advantage on that.
Oh, okay. Then you're good. Kipper, you were affected with poisoned. You could feel the energy from this this god statue propel out of it and just weaken your body and make you feel drunk.
Yeah. Oh, God damn it. So I'll kick it in.
Is this in fact we want? Is this what we want?
All right. It's time to proceed.
You
He looks
okay,
at the
Kipper?
scroll.
Yeah. I think so. I'm not sure.
He looks at the scroll.
Cthulhu, Pairodice, hear our plea. Open your eternal mouth and consume our troubles. Let the smoke from this candle carry out our words to your stomach. Hear our plea and eat our pain.
I need everybody to make a con save.
Oh, God damn it.
It is a spell, so you get advantage. You don't have to roll a disadvantage, Kipper.
Oh, okay, you're right. Well, regardless, it's an 8.
It was an 8. And
I rolled a 15.
no, you rolled it. Oh yeah, it would have been 8,
Right.
25. Okay, so Lavender and Kipper, you both take 1 point of exhaustion as you just feel the energy from this cripple you and just draw out the very energy that comes from your breath.
Yeah.
I am at my second level of exhaustion.
Oh God.
God damn it.
Wait, exhaustion? Really? You already have exhaustion?
Yeah, I had one from haste,
Okay.
so my speed is halved.
Guy's gonna step over and he's gonna like take Kipper by the shoulder and like kind of lean him up against him. We stand together, Kipper. One more.
I think that's all of them. Anything happen besides this?
We need to burn the last one.
I think that's all of them. Did anything else happen besides this? All right. Well, maybe that was a waste of time. You want to burn all of them?
We still have the last one, right?
Nah, I read all
It
3.
was half burnt,
I read all 3.
Yes, you read all 3.
but the other one
Yeah.
wasn't burned all the way.
Well, I didn't only burn the one that's halfway burned. I didn't burn any of the other ones. So Kipper's asking, you want to just burn them now since I read them?
But the candle wasn't lit when you read the first one.
Okay, so you want me to light the candle and then read it? Okay.
Are you a
No, the
fast
candle's
reader?
already lit.
For
It's
the
lit
first
now.
one? Oh, so it's lit now.
It's lit now. That's why the last 2 work.
All right, you want me to read it again, like in character, or
fuck,
can I just read
It's
it?
like you're stuck in a loop.
Yes. That's, read one more
It's like
time.
some kind of weird like I don't know if it's the poison or the exhaustion, but Kipper is going loopy, and it's perfect.
All right,
Like
okay.
people on the podcast is like, hey, wait a minute.
All right, I'll read it again. I'll read it again in character then. How you say
We're
it again?
letting you read these, man. You're the best.
Socialist.
Socialist, okay.
Sosilis, the Charger, hear our plea. Teach us to metamorphosize and turn our darkness into laughter. Let us smoke. Let the smoke from let the smoke from this candle carry our words to your eternal cocoon. Socialist, hear our plea. Change us into something new.
And as soon as the last sentence comes out of your mouth, you see his finger point towards you, and out of his finger grows this light, and this orb leaves his finger and begins to make its way back through the door you came into.
Maybe there's something new behind that door.
You guys
it
still kind of
pauses.
supporting.
Siren is still
Kipper here.
gonna like instinctively follow it.
Hey,
As you-
does restoration take away a point of exhaustion?
No, greater restoration does. I only have lesser.
Damn. All right.
I'm still poisoned though.
Siren, as you follow it, you it comes to the mouth of Cthulhu right by the hatch where you guys came in initially, and it enters in through the darkness of the mouth of Cthulhu.
Feel like I should tell these weirdos about what's happening.
Should we proceed? Is there anything new behind those doors?
He's telling us to go into the mouth.
Who's he? Saucelus?
Yes.
All right. I guess we don't have any other leads.
Is he telling us to be devoured?
I trust him. I think he's trying to guide us out of here.
Sometimes, when gods try to swallow mortals, they choke. The guy's gonna walk towards the throat.
All right, I'll follow.
Follow
Well,
him.
you kind of have to. He's kind of supporting you, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Skipper's like, oh fuck.
So, Mr. Twinkle Toes, you always get in the lead like this?
Which one of us is Twinkle Toes?
Kind of looks over.
The one who's been leading the charge so far.
Yeah, the one-armed wonder.
I am sorry. If it is not okay that I go first, I'm willing to let you.
No, I just find it funny is all.
Okay, he's gonna kind of keep going in.
All right, as you walk in, you come out the other side into looks to be some sort of storage room filled with a few trinkets. Notably, you see a dramatically curved and twisted shell with a hole through the top. Siren, you would recognize this as some sort of pendant, some sort of aquatic pendant.
Like a sand dollar?
Something like that. You also see a spell scroll laid out on the table. The title says water breathing. And there's another curious item there. It's a small round glass bottle with a shimmering potion inside. It shifts from light pink to orange.
Is there a way for Siren to figure out what exactly is up with the pendant first?
Roll an Arcana check.
This place is just filled with all types of crazy items.
No, I'm not. 5.
It just looks like a good luck charm to you.
She is gonna hand it over to Lavender. Like, what is this?
Oh, hell if I know. Can I check it?
Yeah, go ahead. Make a roll.
It's a pretty little thing, I can tell you that.
Yeah, you get the feeling that it's a lucky charm as well. You feel like that you could probably use it as an arcane focus also.
Ain't that something?
Angel's gonna shit, wrong name. Siren's gonna take it back.
Okay.
It's okay, it only gets easier in time.
It only gets easier.
Damn.
Oh, God. So, would you guys like to maybe take a short rest with your items before moving forward to the end of this thing?
Yeah, as long as we can grab those potions and what's the other thing called? Scroll.
Yeah.
Right.
Angel, as you rest with it.
Wrong name.
Sorry, Siren. Siren, as you rest with it, you realize that it is definitely a lucky charm. It is going to give you +1 to saving throws as long as you're wearing it, and you can also use it as an arcane focus.
Question, DM.
Yes.
So, I want to know something. With the spell scroll, it says, can I technically use my sorcery points on it because it is a spell?
You don't have to. You just, if you are adept, then the DC for reading the spell is lower.
No, what I mean is, our spell scroll is a one-time use thing.
Correct.
So if I could twin. Since it is a spell, like if I were to use it, I could still cast it's still me casting a spell. So could I twin spell it?
Yes, I'll allow that.
Food for thought.
Until I find out later that I can't. But yeah, I'll allow that for now. So yeah, there's a spell scroll, right? And the potion. After spending some time with it, you are for sure that it is a potion of water breathing.
Oh, all right. I think this is useful for you, Guy, or you, Lavender.
Ladies first.
Oh wait, you said short rest, right? Let me do that.
Wait, hold on. Is it a potion or a scroll?
There's a scroll and a potion.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And they do the same thing, from what I'm guessing here.
I'll take the potion if you do not mind.
If you wanted to, I could. if we wanted to use the scroll, I could do it on both you and me, Gus, since it seems that these other two can get themselves covered and save the potion for later.
It is unwise to attempt to cast spells on me. Bad things can happen. I do not have complete control of it.
Well, wait a minute. I casted plenty of spell on you.
I do not know. Perhaps you should try, but you will want to stand back.
Very well. I'm not trying to harm you in any way, but if that's your wish, I respect it.
I am simply saying that it is not wise. It has gotten worse as time progresses.
Interesting.
I believe it might have something to do with this, and he kind of manifests the sword on his stump arm weapon. It does not like magic.
You guys see his sword just jut out of his missing hand and curving upwards.
Almost like a scythe, but not quite. Like, think Prototype, if you've ever played that game.
Wait, is that the same thing from the...
It looks very familiar, yes.
No, I'm not talking for me. I'm not talking about me. This is not Jade Lavender.
Interesting.
Wait, what?
That looks real useful. By the way, I have 2 levels of exhaustion and poison. I'd imagine a short rest doesn't get rid of exhaustion, right? It has to be a long rest, right?
Correct.
Sounds good. But I got my spell slots back, so that's cool.
Oof.
So, as you guys are resting, this orb begins to move towards the door on the north as it inserts itself into the lock, and the door just completely dissolves away, and that distracts you from your short rest.
The guy ended up with that potion, right?
Yeah.
Okie dokie.
Do we still get the short rest, even though we got distracted?
No,
by it?
you get the short rest. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm just saying it
It's like if we're
Just
trying to
made
figure
sure it
out
wasn't a
the orb
long
does-
rest.
Yeah.
All right. All right. That was peculiar. This weird orb thing. You want to investigate?
Siren's just gonna step forward and go.
I'll take that as a yes.
You're just gonna walk forward?
Yeah.
All right. When you enter the room, the boy sits crying in the middle of the floor. There's 7 large iron barrels lining the north wall and a lever attached to the wall. It looks as if the lever opens the room to the ocean outside. As you can see nothing but water and fish anxiously staring through these many large portholes surrounding you. He says, No, Mom, sister, don't let them take me. Don't let them summon that monster. Water drips from his mouth and ears as he stands up with a change to a demonic voice as he says, With them, son, it will be done. As the boy stabs himself with a dagger and he's dripping red blood and the blood turns to water, he falls to the floor, and out of his back you see something reaching through his clothing, limb by limb, directly in front of you. A dragon-like beast protrudes from his flesh. 5 heads look up from the huge monstrosity. A fish-like man appears by the lever on the wall and pulls it, and a tidal wave pours in. As you're sloshed around in the water, you hear this creature speak from his 5 heads. For Cthulhu. Roll initiative.
Fuck. All right. Oh, okay.
Fuck.
It's one of those kind of fights. Fuck you.
All
Jesus
right.
Christ, that's scary.